My day is great. Days off. I've been recalibrating.
I like every time you come here, you're...
Isn't that growth? Isn't that change? Shut up, man.
Whoa.
Anyways. More like, I'm just getting better with, if it's a day off, it's my day off, and not, it's my day off. What am I doing with my life?
Right. That's good. That's mentally healthy.
It's hard. I think it's like the habit of being in that way for so long. Like I have to all right, go to the beach, you punk, you know? Like there's no harm in that. There's only good.
Stare him right in the face.
So I don't know, I'm just addicted to looking at the battery.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Okay,
sure
that's
it'll
better.
help, right? That's good, man. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
That's yeah, that's something I never had.
What?
Cause when I was coming
What's
up,
the
when I was coming up
In the 5-0,
in the 805,
in the 619.
shout out to the Dade County 305 till I die. Yo!
That's not even gang related. That's just a cowboy.
No, that's Pitbull.
Oh, he does that?
No, he goes.
He goes that way.
What does he go? No, he goes. Yo! Or what's he do?
It's more like woo.
Yeah. That's why he's Pitbull, right? Like he can only do what Pitbull does.
Mr. Worldwide.
Can I talk about Pitbull really quick? When he came out, he was like this.
Joke.
He was like a mix of a gangster rapper with like Ying Yang Twins,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of Atlanta,
Yeah.
but kind of gangster and kind of goofy.
Yeah.
And then he just became Mr. Worldwide.
I think it shows like. I don't want to be mean, but
You can't help. He's starting to go. I wanna.
I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not really a fan. There's a couple hits I'm like, all right, he did it, Mr. Worldwide. But overall, I kind of just see him as like mainstream mom music, but like edgy mom, you know?
Yeah.
Which isn't bad, but it shows that no matter what, like if you just work at it, you'll find that audience. And he probably works so hard, you know?
That's true. It's not as easy as like, I'll just simplify my lyrics and then I'll get huge.
Yeah.
But on the other side, he does have a shelf life now. Like I haven't heard what was the last Pitbull hit that came out?
I think he's more of like you would get him for a bar mitzvah, and that's like, oh, you got him, and he could live off a lifetime of that easily.
Yeah, plus like the random soundtracks he gets. Like, hey, we need a new song for the Transformers movie. Here's Ty Dolla $ign, you and Wiz Khalifa, make a song. Isn't that like the ultimate like soundtrack artists?
It's a little sad. I feel like movies have a little bit ruined music in that way.
Yeah.
Not fully, but it's an easy trap for like any artist to get the easiest payday ever for making easy music.
Trash music.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mr. Worldwide, you're becoming Mr. Worldwide.
Trying.
And that's good. Yeah, when I was coming up, like I was saying, I never could reconcile like free time without being productive. Like if I had free time, I would consider that like the gym. But that's even like working towards a goal.
Yeah.
But then I was really bad with like friends and like no more friends. I need to concentrate on my work. I need to make it out of the hood. Like I need to
You're gonna say.
I need to provide for my family. I need to get my mom out the hood, buy her a house, get her a gold chain.
Yeah.
I don't want her to see my mom po no mo. Which is ridiculous because we were poor at all, and I was fine.
We weren't po at all.
We weren't po at all. I was just kicking it in the 805 Dade County. You
do that.
I'm gonna find it. Like once I find it, it's no.
Something like that. It's low and then rise out.
It's gonna kill me. But I'm glad and like up until recently, like I've always trying to find the next thing that was gonna get me to the next spot, and I didn't even know what that spot was. But now it's like after not having an option to even have free time with my new family and my child,
it's your new family and your child.
You don't want to know.
Oh my god, that double life.
And that has actually benefited my focus and my career growth more than anything, because now I don't have anything else other than work and family.
I think with the kid, like, I mean, I don't have one. Obviously.
Sure.
I'm sure. I got a dog. I got a little puppy.
Ooh.
But, like, playing with them, technically, where's the productivity in that, you know?
Yep.
But that's, like, the most important thing you could do.
Yep.
And I think if you just transfer that to, like, just life, just have fun. I think that's one of the most important things you can do. To, like, a degree, obviously.
No, of course, yeah. I was just thinking, like, there's also times at work when you're just, like, you're working, but you're not focused on, like, feeling it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just working to get over the next task and almost, like, forgetting about your surroundings, almost forgetting about, oh, you have coworkers that you can conversate with, you know? And even that is, like, a moment to live. And that's something I failed with, like, all my jobs of just, like, really, except probably in the when I was a waiter, but in my tech jobs, just failing to make friends. I made friends, but just like I could have done way more that way and built like real relationships. And I only have very few real relationships from work, which I guess sometimes is okay, and there's others as negatives.
Yeah.
Cool. What is going on?
I don't know. Been watching movies. What did I watched. Did I talk about Beetlejuice?
You watched it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, really? Damn it. I was like...
So fast.
I was ready for like some good, wholesome content.
First off, I don't remember the first one too well. So, I don't, like, if it's...
Okay, that might be good and bad.
Yeah, so I kind of went in a little blind, but... it's not bad, but... It definitely feels like a kid's movie.
Do you cut it and put it together?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Which isn't bad, but a lot of it's like how the plot goes. It's not like because of this they did this because of that happened. It's like they're walking and then by random coincidence, sheer luck, this happens. Like there's a plot point of her dad being dead. And she goes to the underworld. It's not really a spoiler because Beetlejuice. She goes to the underworld to like help this boy she was crushing on, and then the boy ends up tricking her, and then she gets like carted away, and then it ends up the dad is like working on the front desk of this like bureaucratic death thing.
Sure.
So like there's no real reason why he's there. It's just like sheer luck that he's working there, and then she happens to pass by, you know, like there's like 30 things like that in the movie where it's like
nitpicks that really
but
added
like,
up to
like super huge coincidences, like hitting the lottery 30 times in a row. Okay, but it is like a Beetlejuice movie, so I'm not like well, because of that it's a bad movie, like I think
why is it a bad movie?
I don't think it's bad, it's just not something I like.
Why?
because like that, and then
Was it, you didn't feel anything watching it?
not really. I don't think the first one was ever my vibe either.
Did you feel like a vibe at least? Like, oh, this is trying to hit like a certain tone. Because that's what like the original Beetlejuice did. Like it had this weird tone to it.
I guess, but maybe that's what I felt like. All right, this is weird, and that was the vibe. Like it's all weird. Like everyone's weird in the movie. I guess.
Weird like that the political statement weird.
No,
Okay.
just like you're weird.
You make perfect sense. Right
Thank
there.
you. Not bad.
That's interesting. I really want to watch it, and I think. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to be like, what a great movie. Yeah. And leading up to it, I was kind of concerned because I was just like, this movie looks like not poop, but just so manufactured. But people seemed to like it generally.
Maybe if you like Beetlejuice, you'll like this.
Right.
But if you don't, it's like, just it's meant for people who like it.
Yeah.
If you don't, then that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's freaking Beetlejuice. Like, how deep is it gonna get? Right?
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, I'm not even looking for that.
No, but I'm saying like, I'm just saying, how much can we really talk about it?
Yeah.
Because it is just a freaking Beetlejuice movie.
Yes.
Yes. I shouldn't say I watched. I'm about halfway through Dune Part 2.
About time.
Boy, that movie's good, man. Oh, freaking Dune 2. Takeaway so far?
Austin Butler.
Takeaway so far? That's like the part where I stopped.
Oh.
He impregnated the Banshee of Inisherin. But takeaway so far, it's beautiful movie. It's moving a little too fast. Like it's the complete opposite to me of Dune Part 1. Where Dune Part 1 was like all set up. This is just like, let's go. 3 hours to nail everything.
Right. I really don't remember the movie.
I do like Batista being like, "Where's the rats?" every time. Just like pure rage. He is pretty scary. I'm liking what's his face? Javier
Bardem.
Is it Bardem? Javier Bardem, he's pretty funny. I thought he was gonna be a little kookier, like a little bit more.
He's a little kooky.
I should say like more.
As it is written.
I just
The
thought
kids who watch it.
I thought he was gonna be like, do not look at her.
Uh-huh.
This is religious.
Mm-hmm.
But he was more like.
That's just the most embarrassing thing that's ever occurred to me in my life.
So many different things happened right there. I thought the camera turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just out of it. I don't know. The movie's shaping to be like good, but I can see why you were like, oh well, it doesn't change the world.
Yeah. It's an old story, you know?
Yeah.
And like since everything's inspired from it, it's already like, well, the Star Wars already did it. This already did that. This already did that. This already did that.
I mean, but the one key difference is that when it plays out, he's gonna be essentially the bad guy.
Yeah. But my beef is that like I have to wait this long to get that payoff.
Yeah.
Maybe it's impatience. It is impatience. But
And you read the books, right?
I read just Dune.
Oh, okay.
Messiah. But like I just want every bit of it to be like, I'm in it. I don't want like
Right, parts.
Yeah.
That way you can experience something.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that. Yeah, I could see that more so for like something like this because it is one whole story.
Yeah.
Versus something like Star Wars with different episodes.
Mhm.
Like that makes sense because it's pushing forward in
sealed.
time.
Yeah, sealed.
Yeah.
But it all works together.
Yeah. Okay. The music, Ivan.
Mr. Abel.
Mr.
AKA
Abel.
The Weeknd.
Did he make a weak song?
Mayhaps.
What did you think about what's the song called?
Burning the Flames or something like that.
Dancing
in the Flames.
Dancing in the Flames.
It was a Weekend song. I wasn't like, what?
Right.
I don't know if he's even capable of that anymore.
Right.
Maybe this is like, it's just a little single. Like I'm wanting too much. I have to be realistic. Maybe the rest is gonna be great. I don't know. It's not bad.
I think it's a Lucy.
Really?
I think it's like a bonus song off his new album, because also it's shot on the iPhone thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's like, oh, this one I don't really care about. They can pay for it.
Right.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, but I mean I don't wanna live like that, you know.
Well, you're living like that right now.
You're telling me, buddy.
The last what that reminds me of is Travis Scott when he released Watch. What was that song? Watch.
Look at my rollie. It's a new face, not the old face. Look at my rollie. Oh, come on.
I like
it. took one beat too. That last beat of that laugh was a little painful to me.
I like how you didn't know what to do. You're just like
I was just waiting for it. And then you went one too far. I'm like, all right, this man is a villain now.
I'm gonna start laughing like that just to see what people do.
Green Goblin or something?
I don't know where it came from, but I just like how you knew that lyric off the top of the dome. Yeah, it reminds me of that where it's like they put something out, if it slams, it slams, but it didn't slam, so now it's like, oh, it's just a bonus track.
I appreciate his concert album rollout because he released it first. Did you watch that, by the way?
Did you?
I watched like 30 minutes of it. If it was like Kanye, I probably would have. Kanye new album, Drake new album, I would have done it.
Oh my god.
Kendrick new album, I would have done it. Weekend, I'm not there.
Drake only if like the marketing's on point. If he comes out with like For All the Cats, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
You could do that too.
You're like, I like that.
Yeah. I like how he released it first that way with the concert. I feel like that's what Kanye should have done. Like he saw Kanye like, oh, great idea, and did it right. If the album's good, that's a different story. But that style of rolling out an album, I think that's like the best way to do it. Just like release it to the mega fans.
But he released an album in the concert?
No, he just did the whole album live.
Oh, gotcha.
So like you were the fans saw it or heard it first.
Gotcha.
And Deadpool versus, this is like tangent, Deadpool versus Wolverine, they did that too. They premiered it at Comic-Con for everyone who went to the panel. So like there was no leaks because like...
They premiered what?
The movie? The whole movie.
To Hall H?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy cow. So
like the real fans did not get spoiled at all.
I mean, with The Weeknd though, it's just one song though.
Well, he did the whole album on that.
So he did his whole new album in Brazil?
Yeah. I don't know if it's all of them, but it's like 10 songs he did.
Holy cow!
Christ on a cracker.
And none of the songs that you heard weren't like...
Oh, life-giving? It's because concert energy is different.
Yeah.
He released did you listen to the single of the concert one? Because he released like the Sao Paulo version. Yeah. It was good. I like that better than the real one.
That's interesting. That is a cool idea. I mean, that's kind of what Kanye did with
Donda.
That, but I'm thinking specific.
Pablo?
Yeah, like that was cool.
But
that was like a huge listening party.
Yes, but Weekend he like, all right, let me perform this. Which
right.
Is, I think that's even more powerful.
It is.
And if Kanye did that, he would have been like, God.
Yeah,
God.
That's a good point. For me, I think the Weeknd song was kind of like by the numbers.
Yeah.
It was. I do like that he's like, I'm gonna continue making pop songs, but that have a very evil undertone.
Yeah.
Like did you read the lyrics or understand the lyrics?
I didn't understand it, but like they're driving and then she wants to see her face after they break up and they crash into each other.
Yeah.
Is that the?
I think just like the idea of like we're gonna crash and die,
Right.
but like hidden underneath that is
I
like
Love
a
You.
pop song.
Oh, yeah.
The same way like his "Can't Feel My Face"
Yeah.
was just like a smash, but it's like I'm talking about cocaine.
But now it feels like formulaic now, because he's like, oh, people want these love songs with super or love poppy songs with super dark undertones, and like,
I don't think that's it.
what is it?
I think it's more so that people always want pop songs, and for him, if he's gonna make a pop song, he's gonna make it his style, which is dark undertones.
My flimsy critique is that he figured out that that's what people want, and then he aimed for that instead of going a little more natural and then just going like, let me just switch genres, let me do this, which you don't have to, but like I'm more like critiquing it if I had to critique.
That's fair. But it's also interesting to say that this album is like a trilogy, so they all have a cohesive sound.
That's true.
So maybe that's the thing, and maybe after this he makes his soul album.
His debut?
His soul album. Oh, debut. Able, what is it? Testify? Able
Testify.
Able Testify.
I think it's Testify.
Debut album called Able Testify. Style.
Able.
Style.
Everything. Funk.
No.
Disco. Rap.
No.
Country.
Nope.
Hip hop.
Nope.
Disco.
Nope.
Disco.
I want a soul.
Bossa Nova.
Like similar to what what's the Kanye song? And about me. No, not Kanye song. It's the Weeknd song that
Hurricane?
Kanye. What?
Hurricane?
No, it's on his first album.